Hello boys and girls, we are going to, this is our very last video, our very last Revit user certification for Revit 2020 video, and we are going to be talking about creating and modifying sheets. So sheets, or not sheets, schedules, creating and modifying schedules. So what we're going to do is create a schedule, and you find the schedule creation tool or the schedule tool on the View tab. We're on the View tab, and we just come down to the right a little bit, and we have schedules. And we're just going to do a quantities schedules. Now, what is a schedule exactly? Well, a schedule is a list of all of your stuff. So doors, windows, doorknobs, 2x4s, beams, drywall, all that stuff will have a schedule to show you how much you need so that you can complete this project. Here where it says new schedule, I am just really going to list architecture. Of course, you can see that there are different things that you can list: electrical, mechanical, structure, architecture, piping. And what that does is that just narrows down this list of possibilities. Now for I'm going to do like a door schedule, let's say, or maybe a window schedule. Do I have a lot of windows? Well, let's just do a door schedule. So I'm going to scroll down to doors, because it is going to be a door schedule. Schedule building components, that's going to be checked. It will automatically be checked. And click OK. Now, I need to select the information that I want to be on that schedule. Okay, so there might be different things depending on who you're working for and what kind of work you're doing. But we are going to put a count. Put count on there so we'll know how many. We're going to put, let's see, function. Yeah, we don't have to put function, but we're going to put it anyway. We're going to put, let's see, height. Real simple stuff. I'm going to put mark, and that's going to be the number that it is tagged with. You can put a lot more information on there if you wish. I am looking for width, is what I'm looking for, and there's width. Okay, so count, function, height, mark. Mark should be first, so I'm going to click on mark and just use this button here to raise it up through the hierarchy. Okay, so mark, count, function, height, and width. You might want other things in here as well, but we're just going to go with that. And we're going to click OK. Give it a second. Now we have a list of all of our doors. So here is the mark. That's what they are numbered with. Here's the count, how many of each one of those types of doors. There are other ways of doing this to where it will actually, for all the same size doors, it will group them together and things like that. And I'll show you that here in a moment. Then there's the function. Okay. There's the height and the width. Okay. So now some more editing that we can do. Of course, we can change the text up here to read whatever we want it to read. Maybe we can call it, Bob's door schedule. We can also come over here to the properties panel, and here we can also change the name here as well. And let's see, phase, filter, phase, new construction, fields. Okay, we can change the number of fields or the fields just by clicking on edit. We can come in here and add more stuff. Okay, so if you did your door schedule and your boss says, okay, I wanted this on there too, so you can just go in there and add that to it. Filters, so cancel. Filter, let's see, filter, schedule properties, filter by, and I guess that would just be for filtering out certain components or whatever for this particular list. Say, well, maybe they just want an interior door schedule, so you'd filter out the exteriors and be good to go. Sorting and grouping is very important. You may want to sort by, let's see, sort, we want to sort by function, and see, I'm not sure if it really would be important for me to do that yet, or do that here. And then after function, we will do by height, and then width, things like that. Now here it says itemize every instance. That's going to, make sure that's going to have a single entry for each individual door in the house. If I click here to turn that off, it will group some of them together. Okay, and then I just click OK. And you see here how it did group some of those together. The only thing that's not able to do once you group them together like this is, the mark. Your marks aren't going to work because there's going to be doors, different doors with different marks that go in different places. So depending on how you want to do that, how you want to create this list, or how you want to identify the items on this list, that will get you going right there. Appearance, I just usually go with the stock appearance, but appearance, you can change your grid lines, outlines, thin lines, different types of lines. Okay, nothing really major there. Okay, the key here though is, depending on who you work for, who you work with, the key would be consistency. You'd always do it the same way. Typically a company will have its own preferences for how they like to do this stuff. So that will give you all the indications for how it's to actually be done. But play around with that, make all kinds of lists and everything, so you know that how it functions. So no matter what kind of a schedule you're called on to make, you'll be able to make that. And that is it. I wish you all the luck in the world in getting certified on your user level certification. And of course, hopefully one day your professional certification. And if you have any questions, you can always leave me a comment in the box below the video, or you can send me an email. If you're one of my personal students, you can send me an email and I will answer the questions. And if you are one of my students, it's best to do it that way, to send an email. Okay, so that is it. I hope you get certified. Of course, I know you will if you study this very carefully. You will actually pass the certification test without a doubt. All right, good luck and goodbye.